guys, so we're back. Just gonna be me this week. Seren is unavailable, but so it's me and my cat. You might hear her in the background sometimes. But yeah, so it's kind of a shame Seren can't be here because this is one of my favorite parts of the game. Maybe not my absolute favorite, but definitely
Kashyyyk, love
one
the
of my
humidity.
favorites.
Wait, what is that thing saying? I don't know why people have droids.
Tell that to him. He can understand you.
He can?
Oh,
Look,
Grease.
I didn't mean anything by it. Droids just freak me out.
What doesn't? You sound like an imp. They deactivate droids just because they can. That makes him one of us.
Oh, tough break. I take it back. You're all right, buddy. All right, kids, sit down. We're here.
Tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah,
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
just like Braca. No sweat. I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner,
All right.
please.
All right.
Already getting along like a family.
I don't see anything.
It's
If
just
preoccupied
one
with
big
something on
family
the ground,
vacation.
We're clear.
That doesn't look good.
The Empire is devouring Kashyyyk for its natural resources.
Boo.
Wookiees have been enslaved. Or displaced.
Lots of real life commentary, huh?
Oh, that was a close one, kid. Aren't you supposed to be watching the monitors?
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
Walkers approaching their position.
Tarful could be with them.
Awful could be anywhere. Like deep in the ground, like we're gonna be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options, and they'll die without our help.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage. We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
Time for no freeze grease to work his magic.
Hey, do me a favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
I love them so much.
All right, if you're jumping, you
All
better
of
do
them.
it now, kid.
You ready for a swim, BD?
I saw this article that was like the top 10 characters in this game. And I was like, you mean all of them? You mean all of them shouldn't be number one? They're all honestly amazing.
You ready to do this?
Now, hopefully I can actually do this in a reasonable amount of time. It's a little complicated.
Maybe we can get up there.
Great, good start, good start. But, yeah, I just... Where am I supposed to go? I thought, you know, it'd help if the camera would at all. That's not it.
I'll be more careful.
I think I wasn't pressing the right button. Like I said, I'm playing a lot of games all at once. So not having the right buttons. Or so the buttons keep changing. Which isn't helpful, honestly.
Okay, now where?
But, in terms of Kashyyyk, we already kind of saw glimpses of it through what Sarah said and through kind of the overview.
Thanks, BD.
And I talked a lot before about, like, as in my research, about how this game uses, like, the absence of a planet's intended,
Let's climb to the top.
intended inhabitants.
Yeah, I'm fine.
To say a lot about what's going on. Because, like, the absence of the Wookies, I think, is more telling about what's going on Kashyyyk, especially where it concerns the Empire, than does the presence of them, and, like, the ones that they do have being enslaved, or used as, like, mine workers is, extremely telling.
Your turn to report fatalities. This is L97240 reporting in. We've got confirmed casualties. Did you see movement? It's the Jedi! Get the enemy!
I like how they say it's a Jedi, but these ones haven't, like, encountered us before.
We're next! I did it!
Everybody just knows about Cal, the Jedi.
I can't! Just die!
Which, honestly, I feel like Cal is, like, what the Jedi should have been, in a lot of ways. At least at the end of the game.
On scanners. They brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents. Keep us steady. Yes, sir. Huh?
Can't believe that actually worked. Okay, throttle.
Report. What's happening over there? You're in violation of Imperial Protocol
Shut that guy up.
207. Stand down or we won't...
Better. Let's do this.
I do wish that this was,
That's a lot of lasers. So that fires the cannons.
that, like, they teach you how to use a walker, and then it doesn't happen again for the rest of the game. So, since there has been confirmed to be a sequel to this game, I kind of hope that the sequel involves, more hacking walkers. Wanting to kind of make sure I'm blowing up what I can on the way, you know.
Hey! Who are you?
Someone who just brought an AT-AT to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry. We're advancing on an imp landing pad up ahead. With my fire support.
Copy that. Let's make them even angrier.
Yeah, you do that, Cal. And for those of you who don't know who that is, you'll find out pretty soon. Used to be a more obscure character, but now has been in a Star Wars movie, so perhaps less obscure than it used to be.
They won't be using that anytime soon.
And this is like a section you basically can't lose.
There. We can do this.
Sorry, I forgot that I needed to be talking during this section, but,
It's headed for us.
yeah.
Can you do anything?
Oops.
Hold on!
But not only is it kind of like a commentary on the state of the Empire and what it's done, imperially speaking, but there's also an element to like archaeology here that maybe people don't realize at first glance, but I mean the Empire is mining Kashyyyk and is doing archaeology on it, while displacing the native inhabitants, and
Yeah, I'm okay. You alright?
definitely
No,
something
you're
that's
not doing
happened
that
in
again.
history.
You just wrecked a perfectly good walker.
There we go.
Got a name?
Cal Kestis,
Saw Gerrera. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines. Hey!
This is about 15 years
So,
before
who
Rogue
are you
One.
looking for?
A Wookiee chieftain named Tarful.
Tarful is impossible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter, a symbol of the Wookiee resistance, striking at the Empire from the Shadowlands.
Seer? Grease? This is Saul.
How you doing?
What do you want with Tarful?
Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
I don't know why the game's being glitchy. It's
Get that over
not like
corpse.
I'm online or anything.
Master gave it to me.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captives there are guerrilla fighters.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact Tarful.
It's possible.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. The Mantis works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot, but it is not built for close support.
We'll stay here and monitor Imperial transmissions. With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Appreciate it. My lieutenants and I will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us when you're ready. Go, go.
Yeah, so I don't know what some of that, like that glitching is. It's happening on the screen too, and it's, honestly, this game usually runs pretty smooth, so I don't know why that's happening, but
Glad you're alright.
Yeah, good to see you too. This place is a dump.
Your plan worked. And now you want to follow Saul?
You don't like that idea?
Saw
I'm
is
concerned
definitely a
jumping from
problematic
one risk
character.
to the next.
Wait, what? I fly my ship in the middle of a battlefield, and now we're talking about risks?
Why didn't you stop me?
My job is to guide you on your path, not choose it for you. So here's my advice. The Empire's overtaken hundreds of worlds. There's a reason Saw chose Kashyyyk. Saw's goals may not be the same as ours. We should be careful.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah,
I'm busy. I gotta figure out what to cook next.
Have either of you heard the Parsons?
Rumors and cantinas, but not much to go on.
They call them radicals. Yeah, I heard the Empire's got bounties on their heads.
Should I be worried about the bounties?
Huh. I doubt it. War zones are bad for business.
If the rumors are even true.
my cat has joined us. You might be able to hear her chirping in the background.
Things are even worse here than on Zepho.
On Zepho. What do you know about
Did you say
Zepho?
Zepho?
I used to live there before the Empire came. Do you know it?
Yeah, I've been. It's horrible what happened.
We weren't able to fight back, but here, with the Wookiees, we have a chance. Thank you for standing with us.
The Force showed me something on Zepho. Memories of someone named Ostar.
My partner. He distracted the stormtroopers so I could escape with our daughter. He was always impulsive. Is he...
Yeah. I found his body.
Part of me wanted to believe he escaped.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be. I'm glad I know the truth. We can't allow the Empire to destroy more worlds.
Well, I never found that dialogue before, and I've played this game 5 times, so that's kind of impressive.
Oh? Good job.
I'm trying to just keep my cat from stopping the recording because she's done that before. So.
Saw should be at the other end of this trench.
But yeah, I liked that dialogue because I always thought the woman that we heard crying died, but she didn't.
Might be spare parts over there.
Well. I hate this part of the game. Honestly, I dislike Zepho, Kashyyyk, because of all of the spiders. There's just way too many spiders. Can we scan it? No? Okay.
How much current can you conduct? Well, with this transformer, I bet you can short-circuit Imperial tech.
I love how excited he gets. It's so exciting. His little butt wiggle, I think, is what makes it adorable more than anything else.
Let's try it.
And yes, I will be talking about BD1 forever. So. He's our little buddy. This game does sort of have some of the platforming elements that, like, Dark Souls would have, in that there's, like, the ground is suddenly not a straight path, and there's not, like, anything keeping you on this little footbridge. But it's a lot more forgiving in that it's not game over just because you fall. Which honestly is really good for me, because I tend to fall a lot. Honestly, I don't know if I could play Dark Souls solely for the reason that falling is like the bane of my existence in any kind of platforming situation. Because I fall a lot.
Sap refinery lies dead ahead.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. We don't know their end game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we've recovered proves it.
Here you go, bud.
These refineries double as brutal prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookies inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
You hear that? Said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
Right, let's go free some Wookiees. Should be exciting. Ooh, goodies.
Dead trooper. Saw I got him. He's more ruthless than I realized.
Yeah, I don't think, Cal only realizes some of, Saw's faults later on. Oh yeah, we acquired a new power on the last episode. That was exciting. New powers are good. And like, I get that people want to be a super powerful Jedi in like a game situation. But like, a lot of my problems with older Star Wars games, like The Force Unleashed, is that like, you're just too powerful, and like the protagonist of the game is, or who the player is playing as.
Are they running some kind of drill? There, above us.
Which, oh, sad. Honestly, the problem I have with that, and honestly, a lot of the problems with Star Wars in general now, is that, like, with Anakin being the chosen one and everything, because of the technology difference in the old movie, like the technology that we have available to us now versus the technology they had available to them
Scanning again?
in the original trilogy, is like massive, especially with like computer programming and like animations and such. And so sort of by default, almost every Jedi that's appeared on the screen like post the prequel trilogy is almost like more powerful than Anakin, or at least appears to be. Like, Anakin never does anything like stops laser bullets or shoots lightning out of his hand. Or, you know, holds a ship. And he does do some of that in like comic books that have been released. Or like in other games and somewhat in the Clone Wars, I think, but even then, it still wasn't what it could have been. And I think the reason why that's like potentially bad for the Star Wars universe is simply because, like, if he's supposed to be the chosen one and he's supposed to be like the chosen in terms of like we see him with on the Force planet at the end of season 4 of the Clone Wars, where like he's pretty much proven to be right, to like be the balance. And yet everyone else appears either just as powerful as him or more powerful than him in most situations. And I think that's just unfortunate, because then he just doesn't appear to be, by like what technology standards have done, to like what Jedi can do, or any Force user can do with like Force powers. So it's kind of problematic in that sense, but I mean, he does some pretty crazy stuff with the Force in like some of the comic books, but most people don't read the comics.
This is what I trained for.
And so when you don't... Oops, I pressed the wrong button. When you don't... When most people's, like... The general public's knowledge of Star Wars begins and ends with the movies. Most people don't know that there's a whole, like, expanded universe, both pre- and post-Disney. So it's just kind of like the general public sees Darth Vader and then sees like Kylo or Rey, and it's a lot different.
I'll fix that. Never seen a trooper like that before. You gotta get these Wookiees out of lockup. Keep moving, Jedi. Vents open. Go.
And that's why, like, I don't feel like Cal should be overpowered, even at the end of this. And he's not. I think, like, the story does a very good job of developing Cal as a good Jedi without making him way too powerful for who he actually is.
Can't get through.
And that's something this game does pretty well.
Enemy located. You and me, scum.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Hi, BD1.
But yeah, I have thoughts about Jedi in general, as I've said, as I will continue to say. But Cal's a decent one, and I think they
You
did.
sure you want to plug into this thing?
They did the right thing
Okay.
with his character development.
Shortcut. That's why you wanted to move this thing. You had no idea that was there, did you? You just wanted to turn that cutter on.
They honestly did the right thing with most characters' development in this game. It's very well done. The character development, the story development, all of that. It's just good. So. And like, it's a good Star Wars story. take care of you. You guys can take care of those spiders, right?
Get up here. Cover me.
I'm going to help the Empire.
Already.
Because I hate spiders more. That's not true. I greatly dislike spiders, but the spiders are harder to kill than the flame troopers are. As we can see.
Wonder if Grease can cook with these.
Sure can, I think. Don't know. Honestly though, if I saw spiders like this, I too would take the Empire's tactic and burn it with fire. Because they're just bad, you know? No one should have to deal with
I just heard from the captain. They're coming.
spiders that like that.
This is it. At least we have the high ground. What was that? Another hijacked cutter. Reporting a live cutter near the cell blocks.
Oh,
Breaking through
stormtroopers.
and destroying everything. Eyes over there. This won't end well. Soon. You don't scare me.
Do I not? Nah. No, okay. I'm just really bad at timing this. Ah, boo. There we go.
Still alive in there?
So far, almost to the prison.
Shouldn't be, but
Imperial distress calls are going out across the planet. If you don't get the prisoners soon.
We can do this. I promise.
yeah, Cal.
Can't get through.
Way to be optimistic. Love it.
The Jedi will be here any minute. And our reinforcements. And retreat. Good. Sir? The fewer distractions, the better.
Alright.
Intruder there! Fight us, you coward! I'm stepping back.
So honestly with this fight,
Your resistance is futile.
you want to get rid of everyone else. So you don't have to deal with this guy.
I won't lose. Sluggish. Traitor.
Oh my. Way to go, Cal. That was impressive. What are you scanning? Where'd you go?
This needs power.
Needs power, you see. Shortcut. That's nice.
No guards.
That's not suspicious at all. Cal really is a little overly trusting for someone who isn't trusting.
We're here to free you. Not alone.
But I kind of like that, I kind of like that dynamic of him being both, like, having that kind of dual, like, he wants to trust everybody, but also can't. Or doesn't, like, has been so hurt by past trauma that he doesn't quite know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
And I like that he has that kind of, like, conundrum, for lack of a better word.
Glad to help.
I think it's sweet.
Who's ready to fight some imps? Alright, let's help these Wookiees get back in the fight. Great work, Jedi. Saw's waiting up ahead.
Yeah, of course he is. Isn't there? Yeah. There is something down here.
This Wookiee died from toxic fumes. The Empire is poisoning the planet.
Yeah. Say a lot about industrialization. I do like that a lot of the newer Star Wars stuff, not necessarily the movies, because I think those have kind of changed, or haven't changed enough, one of the two. I like that the other media is kind of
Saw's up ahead. We must be close.
dealing with
We're pushing them back. Keep it up.
like
You almost got it.
Star Wars has the Cold War thing. It's like the democratic rebels fighting the overlord bad guys. Which is, you know, just kind of stereotypical Cold War stuff. But all that being said, sorry, the game crashed for a bit. A lot of the newer media has, like, dealt with issues such as you know, industrialism, like, not just showing the Empire as a general bad guy because Empire, but showing, like, what the Empire was doing that was bad. And a lot of that is stuff that we would, you know, Western European countries have been doing for a long time. Can I stop this myself? I can't. I want to get up there. Okay. I always forget how this puzzle is supposed to work, honestly. Ah, okay, I get it. Cal, honestly. honestly. You know, I say that I couldn't land on that, but I mean, Cal has the
They've
Force.
got reinforcements. All back to the prisons.
Oops.
Thanks for the help.
To the
Yay.
prisons. We need the Wookiees to finish this. Hurry!
They've got reinforcements!
The door's go, go, go!
One flash, we're trapped.
Gotta get them out of there.
Push them back.
Hostile, get ready. Watch your fire. Enemy target, fire.
Yeah, I get it.
Shoot. Bullseye. Damage sustained. That's not possible.
You've done it! The Wookiees are free! Get to the roof!
Yay, free rookies. It's good to free the Wookiees. Ah. Okay. Fair enough. That doesn't feel like going to the roof, but, okay. Right. Ah. Yes. I didn't rest there because I didn't want to deal with the Purge Trooper again. Sorry, my cat is back. She's being a pain in the butt. Here we go.
Large damage initiated. Damage sustained. Dodge detected. I need to reload.
Quick, help!
Quick, stop it. Incompetent. So fast. I guess it's just me now.
Wow, I didn't even mean to kill that guy. I think the stormtrooper killed him. The flamethrower. Alright.
Hostile, get ready. After him. Not an easy target. Someone get him. Get the target. There he goes.
Get
He
ready,
says
buddy.
I'm not moving. There we go.
Jedi, we don't have the firepower to breach its hold.
We're on it.
Are we talking about this? Yeah. We're talking about this. Fantastic. Can I freeze him? Sort of. Yes, but I found that he sort of hurts himself when he drops him at his feet, so... Oh, he's dead. That was fast. Oh. He looks so surprised.
Everyone! These have been hard years. We've lost comrades, friends, family to the Empire. Dark times. And yet the fire still burns. Hope still burns. The Jedi are not yet lost. We are not yet lost. Kashyyyk is not yet lost. For the cause! You've seen what the Empire has done to Kashyyyk. These stories are playing out all over the galaxy. My partisans could use a Jedi on our side.
I'm honored. We have our own mission I can't walk away from. Not yet.
The offer stands. Keep it in mind.
Cal, I'm Mari Kosan, and this is Commander Choisek.
Sorry. I'm not quite fluent.
Choisek says he'll do whatever he can to find Tarful and vouch for you.
Do you think he's still alive?
Have faith, Cal. We'll be in touch with your ship. For the cause.
You know Tarful?
He was part of Tarful's crew, but got captured on a mission. Tarful couldn't risk more warriors to save him. He spent months in that refinery. Choisek will help you find Tarful. They're always on the move. Could take some time.
That's all I can ask. Thank you.
So Marie over here is probably like the most prominent side character in this game in terms of like person who's not on the crew and we don't end up fighting or like befriending as in putting them on the crew. And she's pretty cool. I like her. So there's that. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna find a save point and then we'll call it quits. You can enjoy a nice still shot of PD1. Yep, and that's it. Alright.
I've been monitoring Imperial communications and I picked up something. Project Augur has been reactivated. The Empire may be close to finding another Zeffo tomb.
Looks like we still have work to do.
So we're going back to Zeffo. Yeah, so Project Augur was the name of the archaeology project that was happening on Zeffo that got abandoned, from what we knew, but is being reopened, perhaps due to our handiwork. as Cal pointed out in the last episode. So,
You think Saw and the others will be okay?
the consequences, you know.
Always looking on the bright side, huh?
We have to
Hey,
deal with consequences.
Thanks. For everything.
No. Alright, so next time we'll see everybody on Zepho. Gonna call it here.
Hey, Seer.
Cal, good to see you back in work. I like your optimism. We could all use a little of that now and then.
Hey, I'm a positive guy, too. I'm positive that if I die, I'll be very upset.
You did good, Cal. We might not have found Tarful. You saved lives today. Don't forget.